And we're back. Okay, so as I was saying, I can't risk not scoring here. Like, I've really... Like, all my players over here, the ball's over here with all of his players. I can't afford to not score here. And this is like I was saying, this if you're the weaker team, this is what you have to do. You have to put so much pressure on them that they're forced to score a little early. And 2 turns is plenty of time for an elf team to score. And if you're able to put even more pressure on them, 3 turns would be even better. And the other thing's going to hate that. That was a 3-die block, which is why I was willing to take that risk. And it paid off. And now it's just... So I forced my way in the end zone. I made quite a few mistakes there. But I'm reasonably happy with the outcome. I've hurt 2 of his players, I've scored, and I set up a defense thinking that he only has 2 turns to score. We're having a friendly conversation. This player was a really good sport about this game. Alright, so I'm setting up in a relatively standard defense. I was expecting him to run a normal offense because of he had 2 turns, which for an elf team is like plenty. Like that's what you want when you get the ball. If you get 2 turns, you're not guaranteed to score. 3 turns is almost guaranteed to score, but 2 is you have a really good chance of making a score. So I was not expecting the play that he came up with here. But if you look at my defense here, these columns might look you know, pretty, what is it? Familiar. That's the word I'm looking for. Elves can't really dodge through, nobody can really dodge through this mess right here. You can blitz one guy down, but you can't, like, it forces them to make dodge rolls somewhere along the way. Then they gotta knock down these guys to get to the center. Really though, the, it's arguably better to have them 1 closer, because it won't stop what's about to happen, but it helps quite a bit. Because for instance, well, you'll see what happens. Now he sets up, and if you ever see anybody like bunch up a bunch of people at the front like this, it's because they're trying to make a 1-turn score. Everything's back. And that's what you're going to see here. I mean, this is still... Now see, if I'd had mine one closer though, like he would be basically right here, and then he'd have to make a bunch of dodge rolls to get there. After he got to this point, and after he made that first dodge, it was a 50-50 chance of making it to the end zone. Because he had to roll three dice that weren't ones. I think if this player had run a regular offense, we would be going in tight at the half, and then he'd be getting the ball. So, like I said, like he didn't.
Butchery, 5 out.
Like, I mean, this is what you want though. Even though the result was not, you know, win or whatever. This is the situation you want. You want the ball back with 2 turns, and you want to be receiving at the beginning of the next half. I don't know why he went for the 1 turn here. I think he was just messing around. But, so, I mean, just imagine that this had been, like, this end of the half would have been a score. I'm just going to speed it up here. He makes an odd play here. I think he's trying to chain push, or something, but it didn't work out the way he thought it would. Alright, so I set up in a slightly different defense this time. Again, it's not the columns this time. I have the little, I have my corners. Oop, let me slow this down a bit now. He sets up again. I think he tried to do a 1-turn score again, which I don't know, maybe he just likes doing it a lot. I don't understand it. But, events outside of his control cause him to run more of a standard offense. And now we're going to see why I hate go for it's. This happens about once a game.